It's your boy Thuggizzle, man. We are out here at J&B Texas Cane Corsos, okay? This is so dope the way we linked up because I was like, yo, I want to, purchase a Cane Corso in the future. So I'm on Google looking up Cane Corso, San Antonio, Texas. And man, look, J&B Texas Cane Corsos pop up first. And it's dope because it's a family business. And J, stands for Johnny. So this is Johnny. Nice to meet you, my brother.
Me too.
And then his wife, Beatrice. We might meet her later, but I'm gonna let him take it from here on, what we're gonna learn about. And
so right now we can go to the back and we'll look at some of the Corsos I have. This book I have here is a profile on each individual dog. It'll show the picture of the dog, and then it'll show the background history of the dog. Each dog has their own personality, and so some of them are a little bit aggressive. I'm not going to say no, and some of them are like a kitty cats.
Right. But
this is a highly protective breed. We will go back there. It'll be kind of loud, but once they sense that y'all are not a threat, they'll calm down and they'll start to relax.
All right, man. Well, this is going to be an amazing experience. I also want to highlight something real quick, too. I come from the foster care system, aging out, under our state and county Judge Peter Sakai. And Johnny and his wife, Beatrice, happen to have adopted a family of 8 kids and who are siblings. And they didn't want them to split up. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we were in the foster care program and we were taking care of children and stuff like that. And one of the agents went to go work for CPS, contacted us, and that there was a little boy available for adoption. So we went over there and talked to him and looked at the child, and we said yes, we would be very interested. Then we found out that he had 7 brothers and sisters. So my attorney said, we can do the boy. I can get the boy for you, no problem at all. And so I told my wife, well, let's go home and talk about it. And so we went home and talked about it. And I told my wife, I said, look, if I put myself in the baby shoes that we want to adopt, if I couldn't be with my mom and dad, I would at least want to be with my siblings. So if we can't take him off, then we need to let him go and let him be with his siblings. And then from there, we just decided to take them all and brought them all into the home. It wasn't easy. I'm not going to say that it was very easy, but everything worked out good. My youngest is now 22 and my oldest is 38.
Wow. And, I just want to let y'all know that's the example of, true family and family love. And as you can see in their title here, we treat our Cane Corsos as family, not pets. And I can definitely understand that. A shout out to any foster parent out there, and even bigger shout out to those that are adopting these kids and, giving them a forever home.
Oh, wow. He comes from imported parents. His bloodline is, that's, hey! That's him. That's Loki.
Oh my goodness. Look at this.
He comes from imported parents. He's got a great structure, great temperament. His dad is now a champion. They've been taking him to shows. And he's only 2 years old. Yeah. And so they don't stop growing. They don't stop growing until they're 4 years old. So now that he's completed 2 years, he's going to start filling in. He's going to get about 150, 140 pounds. He's 130 pounds right now.
130 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow. At 2 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then all my dogs, they come inside.
Yeah.
Over here to the left.
Okay.
Is where the air conditioner's at, the second one?
Yeah.
Dog room. The crates that are outside, they got like about 8 or 9 crates like that inside.
Okay.
The air conditioner provides AC and heating.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they're comfortable.
Yeah. See, that's important. You know what I mean?
This is my wife, Beatrice.
How you doing, Miss Beatrice? Nice to meet you. Oh.
So this is Bella. This is one of my first. How do I say it? This is my line of breeding. I bred her mom. Her mom came from another breeder that I bought, along with another male dog that I bought from him. This is the production that I got out of her. She is a show quality dog. She's got great structure, great temperament, and from this forward will be a J&B Texas Cane Corso bloodline.
Oh wow. Okay. She's a big one too, and
yeah, she's only turned a year.
Oh wow.
So right now I believe she's at 120 pounds.
Wow.
This is her background. This is her dad. This is her mom over here. This is the dog that's right here. He's a champion dog. You got her dad is AKT champion in obedience training. This dog is imported from Serbia, he's a dog right in the back there. We'll get to him in a minute. All right.
So these things, they can pull down anything.
Yeah. If you see, I mean, it was all nice and everything, but I mean, they just destruct everything.
Yeah, I mean, the dogs, bro. Like, you know what I mean? This is the way it should be.
My dogs until they're 2 years old.
That's amazing, bro.
So that's when they're like fully developed. They got their hormones and everything like that.
There you go.
And then another thing that we don't do here is that we do not do back to breeding. Okay. So we don't do that here. We take very good care of the dogs.
Yes, sir.
Even before I breed the dog, I make sure the dog is nice and healthy and able to care for a litter.
Yes,
if
sir.
I feel that she's not capable of doing it, then she won't get bred.
Okay. See, that's real.
When they're growing, the first and second years is length and height, and then the third and fourth year they fill in. Okay. So that's why you don't breed them until they're 2 years old, so they can fully mature. So they can take care of the puppies and everything like that. And
you can touch her. She won't bite you.
Hey, mamas. Hey, it may come up close. You got to get this close. It makes sense why J&B Cane Corso, Texas Cane Corsos is #1 on Google. Because if you listen and understanding, you'll be able to respond well to this behavior because it's good stuff. He's giving you all the pointers and teaching you why it's important to take your time. And so if you ever think about getting into breeding Cane Corsos, just understand that it's a process. Don't move too fast. You know what I mean? That's good. Wow. Okay.
I don't produce quality. I produce quantity.
There you go.
So I produce well-structured dogs.
Yeah.
And then another thing that we do here is that, for example, if she comes in here, we don't just go, you know what, let's just throw her over here.
Right.
And we don't know.
Right.
This is why I have this book. I look at the book. I look at her structure. This is what you call a pedigree. It's the same thing as a pedigree. It's a Cane Corso database.
Mm-hmm.
You can go on there, and if you have information on the dog, you'll bring up its history on the dog.
Okay.
Parents, great-grandparents, and then down the line as far as you want to go back. So I go matching the bloodlines to bloodlines and structure to structure.
Yeah.
So that I breed to the male that I think between both of them will produce the best quality puppies as possible.
That makes sense. And it's so dope because as you can see, they make a good quality team. Beatrice makes sure she keeps up on all the paperwork and stuff like that. And Johnny get out here in the field, with it and stuff. So it makes a good combo. And you're very educated on what you're talking about, brother. This makes a lot of sense. Like I said, it makes a lot of sense why you guys are #1 on Google, man. So this is cool, man. And then like you said, man, take your time with them, because
that's the most important part is taking her time, getting them well structured. Their temperament is a good deal.
And she's only 8 months.
She's only 8 months, yeah.
And you would think, she's ready just from the looks of her, but she's only 8 months. She's a puppy,
So taking them out to public places, introducing them to people, getting them to where they won't come in here and try to attack everybody.
Right.
Now, if the dog feels that, for example, y'all were a threat, this wouldn't be happening right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But look, listen. Hear anything?
That's true. Yeah.
What did I say earlier?
You're right.
I said we're going to come in here. The dog's going to be barking. Why?
Right.
Because they're going to feel that y'all are a threat. But once they see that y'all are calm and that nothing's going to happen, that y'all are okay, then they calm down. Look, see, she's over there. She's laying down now.
And see, and these are what you would call the most protective
Yeah, right.
dogs, right?
Exactly. That's what they're bred for, is protection.
Yeah.
And protection for these dogs is automatic. There's no training required.
Yeah, yeah.
On these dogs are, these dogs will die before something happens to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will die before anything happens.
So let me ask you something. Is it a myth or not having them in public? Can they go around other dogs? Like if you were...
It has to be with the proper training. Proper training. The training has to be consistent. It's not, for example, I do got a trainer that comes out when my puppies go home to people.
Yes, sir.
I got a trainer that comes out. He basically goes over how he goes about training the dogs, the tools he uses. He's there to answer any kind of questions. I did a lot of research on him.
Yes, sir.
And I did that because every time I sold puppies, that's the first thing that came out of customer. Do you know a trainer? Do you know a trainer?
Right.
So I went out and did the footwork for them. A lot of people think because you take your dog to get trained, that you can forget about it.
Right.
You know, this is an everyday ordeal. This is a big dog.
That was going to be my next question. Do they require a lot of attention?
It's consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to be, just because a dog went to training don't mean that, you know, just leave him alone, throw him in the backyard.
Right.
It means that you have to take him out every day, take him out in public, and use the commands that he was taught.
Right.
And it's a consistent, because once you let go of the consistent, then the dog thinks he's the owner, the dog thinks he's the master, and the dog thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Wow. So these dogs have the potential of taking over you.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
But you know, it comes with a lot of patience and a lot of, I can't say that I went in here and I knew how to do everything, because I didn't.
Right.
You know, I had to get a mentor. I found a mentor that can guide me in the proper direction, which way to go, how to go about doing these things. Because there's some breeds, like a pit bull, for example, that you don't have to do nothing. You just, you know, let them do what they need to do. These dogs are different.
They need it.
They need
attention.
Yeah, they need attention. They got to be bred properly. You know, you just can't breed one female to another for whatever. I mean, because then you produce poor quality dogs.
That makes sense.
You know, so.
Now this is cool, because I tell you what I like about, you know, J&B over here is it's not like a show thing. See, some of y'all are so into like having everything looking so nice and you got poor care on your dogs. You know what I'm saying? This is great care. All these dogs look super healthy. Super healthy. You know,
and it's for, you know, the people. I mean, I'm not going to say there's a lot of money in breeding, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. Yeah, it's not easy.
I was going to ask you that too.
Yeah, it is not easy at all. These dogs go through a 50-pound bag of dog food in a day and a half.
Damn. And you know, if y'all are looking to, you know, purchase Cane Corsos, y'all need to make sure that you are looking J&B Texas Cane Corsos up on Google. You know, I'll definitely put, you know, something right here where my finger is, and you'll be able to contact them directly and, you know, get your inquiries in or get your purchases.
And then you talked about breeders. I don't feel that other breeders are competition. Okay, I feel that if we all work together as a community, we can get a lot more things done versus seeing me as a competition. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that way. I don't think if John Doe down the street has Cane Corsos, but don't buy from him because this and this and this. Right. You know, if somebody's coming to me and looking for puppies and I don't have the puppy they want, and I have information on my friend down the street, and I know that he's selling good quality dogs, I said, hey, you know what? John Doe down the street has excellent dogs. He can take care of you. Right. And I'll call him up and I'll tell him, hey, you know what? I got some people looking for some dogs. You got puppies available, and yeah, you know, whatever. And then there they go down the road. So I don't really think that, you know, being in competition with each other is working harder versus together. Right. You know? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, man. And I hope that y'all are listening to that message there, because, you know, maybe somebody out there in the you know, arena needs to hear it. So I'm just someone that was interested in Cane Corsos, man. And so I looked, hey, man, Cane Corso San Antonio, no matter where I looked, how I searched, you know, he popped up first. And there's definitely a reason why they're #1 on Google, man, because like I said, everything that he's given is gems. You know, I'm learning so much stuff that I didn't even know, you know. Let's go down and look at this dog. And this is good space. You got a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of land and everything. So this dog right here, his name is Greco. He's imported from Serbia. Oh, wow. He's got great structure, great temperament. That's him right here. He's 8 years old. Oh, I'm sorry, he's 7 years old. And that's his background right here. Um, the black female that I got inside, that's her dad. And then I had another dog here that was imported from Serbia also that I had bred to that female. So with him being a champion on his end, and then the other male that I have from Serbia was also an AKC champion. That produced the brown dog that was down there, which is great quality and great structure.
Oh yeah.
So
So that's his dad.
yeah, that would be like his granddaughter.
Okay.
Okay,
Gotcha.
that would be like his granddaughter because he's the dad of the female that had that puppy, so that would be his granddaughter over there.
And the way they'll always be teasing.
Yeah, they'll always be teasing. So I've already replaced that doghouse probably like twice.
I believe you, brother.
So
these are some big dogs, man. And I'm only pointing that out because I want them to know that they come with a great responsibility.
Right.
You gotta, you need to have some money put to the side, man, and don't get into Cane Corsos thinking that you can just do it like a regular dog. They're expensive. It's not just expensive a good amount of purchase, but to maintain it is even more expensive than
feeding them is unbelievable. Then you have to buy joint supplements. They require joint supplements every day for their joints and for their hips.
Okay.
That's an everyday deal for the rest of their life.
Oh wow.
And then you have medical expenses. They do have a third eye gland, which is called cherry eye.
Oh wow.
So what that is, it's called cherry eye, and it's a piece of meat that will hang out on the inside of the eye.
Okay.
Sometimes on one eye, sometimes on both eyes.
Right.
Sometimes it happens due to stress. Sometimes it happens from one hour to the next. Sometimes one day to the next.
Okay.
Sometimes you can put your dog away in the kennel, and you get up in the morning, let me take him out. You take him out, and he has those cherry eyes. Oh my God, how did that happen?
Right.
It just happens.
Right.
So surgery like that, depending where you go, anywhere from $500 up to $1,500.
Damn. Yeah. If you're interested in purchasing a Cane Corso, just make sure that you have the funds to maintain having a Cane Corso, because like he stated, the feeding alone is very expensive.
And plenty of room to run because me, myself, and this is one of the rules I talk, because my wife is my partner.
Okay.
So every rule that we applied, we've talked about and decided yes or no or whatever.
Right.
So I don't sell to anybody that lives in condos or apartments.
Hey, that's important. Say that one more time.
I don't sell to anybody that lives in condos or apartments, and the reason for that is because there's nowhere for them to exercise. The local dog park, if they have a dog park, is the worst place that you want to take your dog.
Wow.
Because if you have a puppy, it carries all kinds of diseases. Nobody cleans up in there.
Wow.
And then if you have a big dog, your dog is already big. You have people that think just because their dog is not ferocious or mean or anything like that, that they could just let their dog loose.
Right.
The dog running up to you.
Right.
Or running up to your dog, and that causes situations, Because your dog might not, my dogs are, if some other dog just runs up to them, they might mean what they wanted to play, but they're thinking that, hey, this dog's coming to get me.
Right.
And then they're going to turn into that attack mode.
That
Hey,
makes sense.
and especially like if I'm there or my wife is there, and they're going to think the dog is coming towards them.
Right.
And he's going to get right, or she, whichever one it is going to get right here in the front. No, this ain't happening.
Right.
It's going to stop right here.
Right. And this is, damn, boy, that's a big.
Yeah.
How tall are they standing up?
This is a 6 foot.
Oh, wow.
This other dog that we got right here.
And how long can he go? Can he keep producing till?
I believe it is 10 years.
Okay.
10 years. The other one that I have from Serbia, I retired him. It's not one of those first come, first serve.
Okay.
I got to interview the person. I want to go look at their place. I want to see if they have enough room.
That's real,
and,
bro.
If I feel that they're not a match for them, then he won't go.
Much respect, because what I'm learning here is over at J&B Texas Cane Corsos, it's not about your money. He wants to make sure that who he sells to, you guys are able to take care of these dogs, maintain them, and most of all, you have the space, man. And he wants to know who he's giving his dogs to. So this is not one of these breeding places that we're just about here making money. We're gonna sell to anybody. No, man. There's ethics. A lot of ethics play a part here. You know what I mean? Due diligence and accountability.
There's a lot of people and there's a lot of breeders, and I'm not gonna mention no names, but there is some breeders that. For example, like that gray dog that's over there, that female, when she's little, they have bright blue eyes. Yeah. Bright blue eyes, pretty eyes.
Okay.
And a lot of people think, oh my God, that's beautiful. I want to buy the dog. Why? Because the dog has blue eyes. Now, a responsible breeder, like for me, for example, I'll tell them straight up, the dog's eyes are going to change.
Wow.
They're not going to stay that color. Just so you know, they're going to change. And I tell them, whether you buy from me or you buy from somebody else, don't buy because of the color of the eyes.
Right.
Because the breeder can tell you, yeah, they're going to stay.
Right.
Just because he wants to make a sale. Okay?
I see.
I don't do that. I tell my people right up front, the dog's eyes are going to change.
Okay.
I make sure that when I talk to my customers that everything is transparent as possible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't try to misguide anybody or mislead anybody. Everything is transparent as possible. If there's a misunderstanding, then I want questions asked right then and there. Even after the purchase, if you have a question, whatever, you call me up. And I do offer a health guarantee for 1 year on all my puppies.
See, that's good. There you go.
So, and even after a year, it's a long life commitment. So even after a year, I'm not one of those people that, hey, I bought a dog from a year ago and this going, click.
Right.
No, hey, what this is going on, this and this. If I can guide you or steer you in the right direction, I will. If I can't, then I'll tell you, hey, you know what? Get the dog to a trainer or take the dog to the vet.
Right.
Right. But my services just don't go away after the year of guarantee that I offer my dogs.
Right. Right.
And this one right here, this one is Bellatrix. She's 8 months old. These are one of the dogs that I went and got from Mississippi.
Look at the size on her. Eight months.
8 months old, yes, sir.
Wow, man.
And I did purchase her from another breeder, and she's got a really good bloodline also.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, these dogs are huge, man, for real.
But let's go look at my Pride and Joy right here.
Okay.
This guy over here, I bought from Midland, Texas.
Damn!
His dad is imported from Italy, and he's a grand champion also. He's a kitty cat.
Really?
Come here.
Damn.
He just sees you as a threat right now. But, hey, Cane, come on, settle down. He's 150 pounds.
Yeah.
He's got great structure, great temperament, and he got awesome temperament. Really, really awesome. Cane, come on.
Look at the head. The size. You gotta get close to get the justice on this one.
He's 4 years old. So this is a fully grown Cane Corso.
Fully grown, right?
Fully grown, 4 years old.
Head on him. Wow. Wow. He's like, I gotta do a checkup.
Yeah. See, these are, what you call a gentle giant.
Yeah.
They're great dogs. They really are.
Yeah.
But once they go into that protective mode, it's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
and
sorry
he's a big one. He can take down anybody.
I weigh 190 pounds, and he
look how he just,
and he can pull me like nothing. Sit, Cane. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. See, so like if he wasn't trained, he would drag me. He would drag me down the street.
Yeah.
He's so trained that when
he still breed?
Yeah. He's breeding. He's on the breeding program for next year.
Hey, can I hold him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me hold this man real quick.
Watch, I'm gonna call him so you can feel that force.
Get a picture real quick. That's good. Got it. This is so dope.
Hold on to him. Okay. Come here. Come on.
Damn.
You feeling that? Yeah.
Damn. So if you were in pub, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
so if he was going an actual target, at full force, full wheel drive, you'd be dragging.
You're not holding him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, wait.
He's a big old kitty cat. He doesn't really. This is the first.
Somebody sees him, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
They not coming in.
Yeah.
Hey man, y'all better get another server.
My package is at the bottom. It says I'm not going in because.
Yeah, man. Hell no. Just to look alone, nigga. big. I don't think I've seen nothing like this in person that big. You know, this gotta be the biggest dog I've seen in person. You know what I'm saying?
Pictures and videos, like I said, don't do justice.
Right,
you won't be able to actually see how big this dog is until you're here.
And how much you weigh again?
150.
150 pounds. Come on, man. You a big fella, man. You a big fella. Man, that thing is huge, man. So this is like your main guy?
Yeah, for my game. Well, I like all my dogs.
Yeah.
You know, I like all my dogs, but this is just like what takes me.
This is like your Hulk. You know that? Yeah. This is Hulk, right? He's big, man, like the Beethoven movie.
These dogs have a greater bite force than a lion.
Yeah.
A lion has 500 psi's, and these have 700.
No way.
Yeah.
So their bite is harder than a lion?
Yes, sir.
Damn. You better think twice. You go jumping people's fence.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you know what's on the other side.
Exactly.
Come on, kid. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Cause you wouldn't want nothing like that coming after your ass. You know what I mean? For real. That's a big dude. Look. You got the, he left some love on me. But that's amazing though. You know, it says a lot about the breeder when you can, you know, bring people around, and like how he was saying, the dogs are not all like, you know, going crazy. They're chilling, like they're attentive.
This dog over here, just look at this dog. He's imported from Brazil. When my breeder first called me about him, I said, because he told me he didn't. If you notice, all my dogs, they all got their ears cropped and everything like that.
Okay, yes, sir.
And he told me that he didn't have his ears cropped, and I said, and you know, he sent me a picture, and I looked at him and said, nah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and pass. He goes, you know what, Johnny? I think you should come over here and look at this dog.
Yeah.
So I told him, you know what, let's go down there. And this was in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
You know, so we just got in the truck and we took off over there. And as soon as he brought him out, I said, oh my God, put him in my truck. Put him in my truck. It does take a little time. You got to have patience. You know?
They got to see you every day.
Right, exactly. You just with any dog, with any of these dogs, you just ain't the kind of breed that you can just throw in your backyard and say, yeah, I got a Cane Corso in the back. Right. Because these dogs will take over everything. They'll take over the whole deal. They say, hey, I'm the boss.
Oh.
You know, I'm the boss. You do what I say.
You don't want to get to that level.
Right. So you got to show each and every one of these dogs.
So even the females would do that? Right. Like they'll be like, I'm the boss.
Right.
What?
Right. So it's not all of them. I mean, it's just some of them that, you know, that's what they call training. That's why these dogs, when I sell a puppy, I training. Right. You know, that is a must. It's a must deal. Whether you do it yourself or you take them to get professionally trained. And even when you do that, it has to continue. It has to be a continued process. These are not one of these breeds that you can just throw in the backyard and forget about.
Okay.
This is one of the males. Loki. Loki, come here.
Oh, damn. Look at the eyes, man. Damn, man.
So those will stay. That color. Right.
Oh, yeah. Wow, man.
Well, I'm the kind of breeder that just doesn't push puppies.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a lot of people that, hey, I want a gray dog, or I want to say, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I said, first I try to educate them. I said, look, you always want to buy a puppy that has great structure and great temperament. You don't ever want to buy a puppy because you want a certain color. Right. You know, it's not like a car that you can buy a gray car, a green car, and all the same. It's not. Right. So that's what I was taught very on when I first started getting on this. You never buy for color. You buy for structure and temperament and bloodline and genetics in the dog. That's how you get great quality dogs.
No, that makes sense.
That's why I try to educate.
And you can tell that you are really doing this the right way. You can tell you're taking your time, because I see a lot of young dogs here, which means that he's actually putting in time and effort and everything it takes to make sure that when he's breeding, you know, he's actually putting out, you know, great quality dogs. And, you know, I commend you for that. You know,
thank you.
I would tell anybody and suggest to anybody, you know, watching this video, you know, definitely contact J&B Texas Cane Corsos. You know, like I said, you'll see the link in the bio. You'll also see it right here and also right here. Okay. So make sure you guys contact them directly. Phone numbers down there, address. This is a local San Antonio business. So if you're in San Antonio, Texas, you know, contact them and come by and come check out what you see. because like I said, the camera doesn't show justice to, what I'm seeing out here. These dogs are huge, and you can tell that they're well taken care of. Definitely impressed with what you got here,
Oh,
brother.
thank you. I
This is
appreciate that. Thank you
amazing.
very much.
Definitely
Thank you for coming out.
experience.
Appreciate that.
No doubt.